Okay, welcome back to another Physics Reacts video. I'm gonna be reacting to an ITZY. I don't think I've done an ITZY reaction yet. I have a lot on the chopping block to be reviewing for them because they're one of the groups that got me into K-pop. Just because just specifically, Wannabe was just so good. It just sucked me in, and their personalities too are hard to kind of, ignore. They're, contagious as far as just their energy when you see their music videos and even the videos that they have just as individuals. So, not to mention, Ryujin did a cover of one of the bands that I got into later in the stages of my life too, which was the Smiths. I put those guys off for a long time as a band, mostly because anyone that I met that was into the Smiths, I always had a negative like vibe from them, and I was like, oh, it's probably just because they listened to the Smiths, right? Horrible take, right? But so I gave them a listen, and I was like, oh, and it's the same thing with K-pop with me, which is kind of funny because she had done the cover, and maybe I'll review that at some point in time. But for today, I'm gonna review this song "Imaginary Friend." I've never heard this before, so and this is kind of why I'm I'm doing this first time reaction. I want to consume what the music is about. I won't really dissect too much about the video, I don't think. I'm just trying to think and gauge on if I'm gonna be into the song or not. If I'm not, no worries. Sometimes it happens. I feel like I'm relatively easy to please, but I also have like specific things that like would just like amp it up as far as musically goes. If you've seen my video from Misimo, I kind of explain certain things that happen based on, playing in a band in the past and just having specifics on things I like with music. And oddly enough, because I'm into like K-pop and I actually listen to a lot of European black metal where I don't understand what anyone's saying on either side. Uh, I heavily lean on like tempo and rhythm in the song. So and then obviously like the vocals help, you know, especially because how the vocals sound. But I mean we'll see how this plays out. But this is Imaginary Friend by ITZY. It's like a zombie thing. Cherry Young with blonde hair, killing it. Looks fantastic. Leah, oh my god, she is so pretty. Oh yeah, one thing about ITZY too, their dancing is crazy. Why do I get the impression that I'm gonna start hearing guitars? The way that the music's sounding, it almost feels like it's building up to like a rock part. Call me crazy. Well, I was wrong. Oh my god.
Alright, time out. That's it, time out. Guys, let's all calm down, yeah? We're all worked up. Let's all just like chill the F out and talk for a second.
Uh, this might be the first time you get like a emotional reaction out of me. Whatever just happened there, musically, it hit me in the feels. I don't know if you can see it. Whew. This happens to me a lot with Dreamcatcher. I think it's because before I start playing it, I think it's because it doesn't play too much as a ballad, I guess. It God, what would I say to this? Man, dude, that hit me hard. Um, I don't know. I think it's one of those like you listen when you're feeling a certain way, maybe. This is a first time song. I don't know if I've ever had this kind of reaction as a first time listen. Because usually it takes me some time to like consume like how the song is like built. I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna try to collect myself here. Ugh. It was this part coming up right here. I think I figured out where it was. And it's subtle. If you can hear, because you have like stuff that sounds like it's playing in the distance. It almost sounds like an orchestra playing in the distance, and I think that's what got me. I'm gonna go back because it's super subtle. You'll have like the regular beat going up front that you can hear that's it's kind of been dragging through from the previous verse, I think. But then you hear this orchestra playing. It almost sounds angelic in the background. Dude. And you can kind of hear it here too. Yeah, man. Uh-oh. What did I say? What did I say? What is that that we're listening to? Is that not guitars? Dude. Oh my god. Dude, I'm in. What is this? Oh my god. I need more Cherry Young. I love it. This came out 2 weeks ago. Dude, man. Ah, I'm trying to hold my emotions back. Man. You know how when you hear a song, ITZY's done this with one other song with me. And it's man. I don't know if you can see this. Wannabe did it with me in certain parts for whatever reason. I've never had this happen on a first time listen. This is crazy. You can even hear it. I'm like getting the sniffles. This is such a beautiful song. Man. Dude, I need more of this. This is so good. Man. I'm gonna have to wait for a second. I haven't listened to Gold Jet either, by the way. I don't know if you can see this in the camera. You gonna see how bad I am? Oh, that was so worth it, though. Oh my God. If I ever do another first reaction, that's the one to top, honestly. Like, oh, man, they're so good, and it bums me out a little bit because I could have seen them recently, but I don't think they hadn't released this song, I think, at the time, so I wouldn't have been able to hear this live. But luckily, I think they're fourth generation, I think, so they'll be around for a little longer. But I feel like emotionally drained, but uplifted at the same time, if that makes sense. I want to listen to this song again. This is going on to the playlist for sure. Why are they so good? And I'll tell you one thing before I kind of play it again just slightly, but when I think of ITZY, I think heavily about the rapping. Because I feel like, you know, Ryujin, Yaji, um, they're heavy on the raps, and they had a small tidbit of the rapping in this, but it wasn't like, I think they balanced it so well, kind of like how Dreamcatcher does, where even on like the not necessarily the ballads, but like the more mellow songs, um, they do a great balance of like inserting that type of style without like taking you out of it, right? Because I think that's one thing that I don't like with maybe some boy groups that I listen to sometimes, because I'll be in a certain like vibe or um in a certain rhythm of things, and then all of a sudden tempo just changes, and then I'm like, okay, we're over here now, and then it comes back, and I'm like, why do we even come over here in the first place? It almost feels like it's just like doing it to insert it. But I tell you, I remember when I saw it was Ryujin. I think it was right here. Was it? Because I think Yeji started it right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm so glad Leah's back. Dude, this song, man. Dude, I know they say that like Yuna is the visuals, like all of them could pass as the visuals, like straight up. But for this concept, Young is crazy in blonde hair. This is insane. And there's something right here. I'm glad they did this, where they brought back the guitars, because they could have ended it there, but I love that they end it this way. Oh my god, whoever did this, bravo! Like one of the best newer songs I've heard from a group, and I'm not BSing on that. Like that's genuine. I mean, to give me an emotional reaction like that, first time listening. Oh my god. Which you know what you know what sucks? Me knowing how I am when I hear certain songs that like cut to my core. Now I know if whenever I hear this, it's gonna happen. It's just gonna be one of those things. I'm just like, but thank you so much for uh watching on this emotional roller coaster that I took you on. Hopefully I didn't get you sick. But thank you so much for stopping by. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you thought about this song or even the video. But again, thank you for watching me, and I'll see you on the next video.